Here's what's up. We're going to call this page Houses, Homes, and Horses. Yeah! Isn't that exciting? You're like, no, that's the stupidest thing ever. You were talking about a farm. No, here's what we're talking about. Houses, because that's what I do. I am a mortgage loan originator, and I help people find people that have money that they need to buy a house, and then I connect the two. We get all the paperwork so that the guy with the money is satisfied and willing to lend the money, and then we close and we use that money to buy a house. That's what I do, like in a really short synopsis of how that's explained. So houses, and that's going to be the main focus of the page. We're going to talk about houses, how to buy houses, rules, things, market changes. I mean, you want to talk about a roller coaster ride, buckle up, baby, because 2022, it's only like 5 weeks in, and we've had like 6 rate increases, and then they dribble down a little bit, and then they jump right back up, and then somebody on the news talks about this is terrible or that's terrible, and then they jump right back up again, and then the Fed says we're going to raise rates, but then they don't, and then they jump up again as if they did, and oh, it's just a ride. It's just woo, crazy times going on in the money world. Let's just call it the money world. You know, stocks, bonds, stock markets, even crypto. Crypto's up and down, doing crazy stuff. So anyway, that's what we're going to talk about for the most part on this new page we got. Houses, homes, and horses. All right, so what about the homes? Well, all right, so homes is what your house turns into. After you close, the man gives you the money, and then you give it right back, basically. And then you start making payments, and then you move in, and then it becomes a home. And that's the cool part. That's the cool part about what I do. Because, you know, it's a business transaction until that day of closing. And then it's like, now I got a home. This is a new home. And for some people, that's like a vacation home. And, oh, we get to come here, you know, and spend our summers on the lake or on the ocean or in the mountains. That's so cool. It's like, I always wanted to do that. You know, for other people, it's their first home. It's like, you know, they're excited. And it's like, you know, you meet, you date, you move in, you get a dog. You buy a house, you have a kid, then you have 2, then you have 3, then all of a sudden you have a minivan, then you're planning birthday parties, and then you're planning, you know, middle school graduations, and then you're talking about college. Anyway, it all starts at that closing table where the house becomes the home. And that is the cool part, because that's life. I mean, that's what it's all about right there. And then the other half of home is we decided to homestead our place last summer. We had this crazy idea. City boy from Detroit. We bought some acreage out in the country. We just wanted to live there, you know, and then all of a sudden we decided that, well, that's wrong. Like, this land is made to be used in certain ways. Like, that's why God put it here, and we're not doing that, and that's selfish. So, all right, so we're not preppers, although, you know, it does feel good to know that if the world, you know, goes super crazy, you got a little bit of food in the basement because, well, you grew it. So anyway, we're going to talk a little bit about homesteading on this channel as well. We won't get real crazy with that because we have a farm channel, and I may allude to that from time to time and tell you about, you know, something that's going on over on that channel, and then you'll have to get up and hit the dial and go toot, 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 and turn it. No, we don't do that anymore, do we? No, we just click a button. Anyway, homesteading. That's the other part of what's going on this channel. And then there's the horses, where you're thinking, okay, houses, homes, homesteading. You're talking about the 4-legged horses, you know, the kind that you get on a ride, the kind that work sometimes in the fields, the kind that you go see at the rodeos, or the kind that bring you Budweiser beer. Clydesdale? Okay, dumb joke. Nope. That is not the kind of horses that we're talking about, although we may talk about them because my wife's talking about guinea horse. The kind of horses we are talking about are those kind of horses right there. Yeah, that's a Ford 289 right there, pushing about 260 horsepower. Nothing crazy, nothing great, but, you know, 260 out of a 289. It's sitting in a 66 Ford Mustang with manual drum brakes, manual steering, no air conditioning. I put a Bluetooth radio in it because before that it had AM only. Tesla could not even dream about making a car this simple. He probably doesn't even have dreams that are that simple. He's such an intelligent man, and that was not a knock on Tesla. I'm just saying that this is the opposite of that, and that's another part of what this program or this station, this channel, is going to be all about. Horses. Yes, horses. I love cars. We're a family of 2, and we have 6, and I've got a top 3 want list that I'm still keeping my eyes open for them. So who knows? You know, wife wants horses. I want horses too, but in a different fashion. We'll see how that works out. But anyway, that's what this channel is about. I'm excited to bring it to you. We're going to have good times with it. it's going to be very informative on the mortgage side. I'm going to use this page, this channel, to tell you guys when changes come about. Like just recently, they added a 4 1/8 delivery fee to second homes. That means if you buy a $200,000 second home, you're paying over $8,000 in costs on that. And yes, it's already been implemented. Lenders are either tying it up in a higher rate or tying it up in fees or splitting it between the two, but you're already paying that. So it's frustrating. It's really frustrating. I get it. They're trying to open up the market to primary residence buyers, but there's people that want to buy those things, but there'll always be people that want to buy those things, and they'll find ways to still buy those things, and we got ways to get it done, and not really get around it, but we got ways to avoid it for now. So anyway, if that's your thing, go ahead and reach out to me, and we'll get going on that. But anyway, that's what this page is going to be about. We're going to talk about things that's going on in the mortgage world. It's not going to be, we're not giving rate quotes every single day, but we'll talk about when rates go up or hopefully, when they go down, which, usually it's a 2 to 3 year trend. So we'll see how that goes. We'll talk about the housing market and inventory, and right now there is none, so that's really a short video that we'll do there. But yeah, anyway, that's mostly what this page will be about. But we'll get, we'll share some stuff about homes and stories about people getting their homes and buying their homes and moving into their homes, and we will change the names to protect the innocent. They used to say that on TV shows back in the day. I don't know if they still do that. And we'll talk about horses sometimes too, the kind that you ride and the kind that you drive. So thanks for checking out the page. Please give us a like. We're going to have some trading coming up. For those of you that might be agents and you want to learn about this program, that program, whatever, or even investors, like, hey, what's another way to get this done? Because there's a lot of ways to get things done in the mortgage world. Give the page a like, give it a subscribe, and this will be the place where all that happens. And hopefully as we move along, it'll warm up and we can quit wearing all the really warm clothes. Although I don't know if you saw my other video from my other channel a while back, I still love my hat. It's really cool. All right, we'll see you next time.